What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Burke, aka Dan's Great here. Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII. So, I've continued to read along with the comments a bit because I thought, let me at least have my first session of real gameplay here, having read the initial comments. So, I thought I'd see if I was still doing anything particularly wrong. I think I'm doing okay. Based on what I'm reading very similar comments that are already telling me stuff that I either already know or stuff that I've already kind of applied to my gameplay. I ran a couple of tests before I started this session. First thing I did was to increase the battle speed a little bit because I felt like it was a bit too slow. The other thing which I discovered was that the reason why I couldn't get this right with the trigger was because I had it mapped to the wrong button. So I kept thinking I'd mapped it to R1, but I'd actually mapped it to L1. So after doing that, I basically figured out how to do it, and it wasn't such a big deal after that. So yeah, that's that. Just make sure I've got everything mapped out correctly. Okay, so having done that, I did a bit of practice on the R1 thing to make sure I got those critical hits with Squall, and I did like 3 or 4 attempts of that, and it seems like I've got the hang of that. The interesting thing here is something I will share later on, so I'm not talking too much at the start of the episode. Let's get things going with Squall looking all handsome and ready to party, and then we'll talk more about this this gameplay stuff when we actually get to it. So, Selfie, are you ready to party? Hey, looking good. Alright, let's hit that party. Squall doesn't really look like he's very fun at parties. And here is the evidence of that. He's that dude that just stands in the corner and sips something. But lucky for him, he's handsome, so he kind of gets away with it. Yo! Sup, Squall? Haha, guess we're both seeds now, huh? Put it there, man. Oh, come on, man. You can't be that much of an arse. Ha! Even as a seed, you're still the same. Well, that's typical of you. I love how nicely Zell takes this. I mean, if I was Zell, I'd be like, fuck this guy. I don't need him. Make some other friends. See ya. Oh, hey, Zell. Want to join me in the Garden Festival Committee? And, sorry, I just remembered something. Gotta go. See ya. Can I move? No. Squall, hi! No, it's not happening, Selfie. Want to join the Garden Festival Committee? You can help out whenever you have time. So, you're talking to a guy who refused to shake his squad mate's hand, who's never done anything bad to him. This guy is not going to join the Garden Festival Committee. Please? Hell no. Sorry, Selfie. We're too cool for that. Excuse me, you right there. Aha, it's the girl. You're the best looking guy here. Wow, that's up front. I like the confidence. Dance with me? Too cool for school, man. Let me guess, you'll only dance with someone you like. Okay then. Look into my eyes. You see, now in the year 2018, this is basically sexual harassment now. But, you know, because she's hot, she gets away with it. You're going to like me. You're going to like me. Did it work? Would have worked on me, man. I can't dance. This guy's me. You'll be fine. Come on. I'm looking for someone. I can't be on the dance floor alone. The FMVs are really good in this game, I think. Oh god, is there going to be a love triangle developing now? You really are an excellent student. Even that dance was... Exactly, man. Dude picked it up fast. He was a bit clumsy at first, but then he pulled it together mighty quick. He just doesn't respond to anything, man. He's so quiet. Thank you. Well, that was a fun conversation. Yes? So you'll dance with someone you don't even know, but you can't stand being around me? I mean, surely it's the awkwardness of her being an instructor. I mean, I don't know. Are instructors the same as teachers? Is it like a teacher-student thing, or are instructors basically of a very similar age to the students, and they're just like... It's almost like when you're in uni and there's undergraduates and there's PhD students that give lectures and stuff, so I'm not really sure. It seems like that's the case, otherwise I don't think she'd be like this forward with this sort of thing, but as Squall says, whatever. There you go. You're an instructor and I'm your student. It's kind of awkward when you don't say anything. That's true. I was like that myself. Oh, I completely forgot. I wonder what's to become of me. I've come to give you an order. You and I are to go to the secret area. It's where students secretly meet up and talk after curfew. It's inside the training center. What do you want to do there? Are we going there to tell everyone they're violating curfew? If that's the case, forget it. Leave that for the disciplinary committee. Oh, Squall. Go get changed and meet me in front of the training center. This will be my last order. I mean, is it really this important? Aren't we? We're at a party right now. I mean, is this the time? Okay. What do you mean, last order? Well, I have a lot on my mind. Okay, thanks for that detailed response. So there you go. We've had a dance with the pretty girl in the white dress. Get changed and meet at the training center. What's this all about? See, it's one of those double standard things where I'm sure if that girl wasn't attractive, Squall was just going to blow her off completely. But you know, when she's hot, things change. But I mean, I'm just trying to think of the timing because she's the same girl that was in the first FMV. So on the one hand, he was training, and on the other hand, there was this girl. So I don't know what Squall makes of this. Is that the first time he's seen her, or is she his secret crush? I don't know. We'll find out. A lot of people are curious to know what I make of this story, so that means I'm just curious about the story, full stop. I think there's going to be some very interesting things happening here. So, parking lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this unfolds. And I mean, gameplay-wise, based on everything people have been telling me, it doesn't seem to be like all that difficult. Final Fantasy XII was a whole different animal in terms of things you could do, things you had to learn, and all that kind of stuff. But this is a bit different, I think. So I'm a bit more relaxed. Squall, I was just wondering, have you fought T. Rexor in the training center? I'm not sure. You can defeat her quite easily by using status J junction. Let's go over the status changes in the tutorial. From parties to tutorials, really? Okay, by junctioning a GF with a status junction ability, as magic is junctioned, the STAD slot above HP turns white, indicating a status junction. Okay, yep. This seems a bit more useful because it's universal. I mean, if you have like a fire elemental attack, it's obviously not going to be useful against a lot of enemies. So, select magic to complete the junction. Yep, okay. But what about when you use it as a spell? I wonder. That's something I didn't research. So when you use blind as a spell, what's the odds of it working? But there are enemies who may not be affected even with 100%. Yep. Junctioning to defense. Reduces the probability of a status change. No status change will occur at 100%. However, depending on the enemy attack, status change may still occur at 100%. Yep. You can junction multiple depending on GF's ability. Okay. Oh. Some magic like Asuna will defend against multiple status changes. This is really interesting. I wasn't thinking about that. Try junction different magic to check the effect. Select auto to junction the most effective status magic automatically. Well, use a sleep attack against T-Rexor. Just junction sleep onto your ST attack junction and attack. Come on, let's go to the secret area. It's just inside the training center. Let's do that, but I don't have any sleep, do I? So, yeah, so I can't even do that. Unless there is a GF who can. Let me have a look at my GFs. Now, one thing I guess now would be a good time to mention it. A lot of people mentioned the whole card refine thing. So apparently there's this thing where you can turn pretty much every enemy you defeat into a card. And that's going to enable you to get things that you couldn't get before. So it's a way to become overpowered and get things that you couldn't normally get very early in the game. So I don't want to exploit something like that, to be honest. I mean, people have said this is not really that difficult at Final Fantasy anyway, so why exploit it as well? I mean, what's the point? So that's something I'm not really going to be doing at this stage. I'll probably make use of the magic refining business here, the item refining. That's probably going to help. It will save me time in battle, but aside from that, I don't think it's hugely crucial. Refine tools from an item. Yes, okay, she's got junction status. Okay. So let me give Siren to Squall, actually. Okay, so as it stands, I don't have enough stuff in my magic compartment to be able to do anything other than blindness 4%. So, yeah, that's not too great right now. Okay, so I've got some auto junction there. So when I do auto junction, let me just see, hold on. So now I've got this. Oh, it's auto junction some of this. But I mean, just for 4%, is it really worth it? At this stage, probably not. Okay. Alright, we'll take a look at that stuff as we continue on. So I can't use sleep as of yet, but... Okay, I spent some more time faffing about in the menus. Let's get to this. The only thing I need to figure out is, are there more efficient ways to use this menu? Because, like, let's say I want to... I don't know, I feel like switching around some magic, so I want to give Quistis some different magic and I want to share it out. Then I have to go to Squall, I have to select each one, and I've got to exchange, and I've got to choose how many to give, etc. That seems like it takes a lot of time. Let's say I want to give someone a different GF. I want to switch around GFs. That also takes some time, because at the moment Zell and Selphie aren't part of the crew. I need to get rid of their GFs, I need to give them to the other guys who are currently active, so they can actually, you know, like, make use of their abilities, etc, etc. So it feels like there's a lot of menu juggling, so maybe there's more efficient ways to do it. One thing I saw was this, but this is exchanging everything. So there's no way to kind of transfer everything that he has to him without Squall giving it back. So let's say this guy had 3 GFs and I wanted Squall to take them all at this point. I would have to go in and do that individually from what I've understood. So if I'm wrong about that, do let me know if there's a quick way to do it. But I think I have to kind of... I do have to go to the GF menu and just like to the junction menu and do it that way. But anyway, let's move forward. Lucky for you guys, I'm editing everything out anyway, so shouldn't be a big deal. But the timing of this whole thing is a bit strange. It's a very elaborate training center though. Can I not? No. So I've given Quistis draw to make sure she can keep drawing. Until I learn the refine ability from the others. Oh, 2 unknowns. Interesting. Sleeps. Alright, cool. Alright, for the first time let's try this R1 business. Fail. I did it too early. Let's see what else. This is probably going to be 4 silences. Okay. Alright, let's get it this time. There we go. That's a critical hit. It's not dead though. We're going to draw lots of sleep because it's telling me that the boss at the end here is going to be vulnerable to sleep. But I've got to kill this one. Still not dead. Speeding up the battle has helped for sure. My turns are coming more quickly now. Wow, took a lot of hits. Because I don't want to waste magics, I'd rather have Squall attacking with my newfound critical hit ability and just have her stocking up the sleeps ready for that boss battle. I should be able to get to 100 pretty quickly. Dead? No? Sleeping gas, oh. It affects both of us. Did miss both of us. One final draw. Nice. Yeah, I missed it that time. Didn't matter. So the only thing is, if I want my physical attacker to benefit from all this sleeping stuff that I've just obtained, I've got to give it to Squall. So I don't want Squall wasting turns drawing. I want Quistis to do that. So we've got to do like a magic exchange to give him all of those sleeps that she's got. She's got 37 in one battle. That's impressive. So Squally boy, you get those. So that should give me a good little ability here. Not ability. Okay, so now we have a 37% chance of putting an enemy to sleep, unless it has some kind of resistance, so that's pretty cool. We can definitely roll with that. Now that I've given Quistis Shiva, does that make a difference to anything? Don't think so. She can refine water and ice magic from an item. So boost doesn't seem all that good. I'm going to try boost the next battle just to show you guys how it works and why it's a bit problematic for this one. I think I'll go for that. Next, he's doing that. Siren was learning, yeah, life recovery management item. Okay, we may proceed. I'm not sure how we refine just yet. That's something I'm going to have to see as we move forward. Oh shit, that was quick. I wasn't expecting that. T-Rex-Saw. Squall, be careful. Sometimes it's better to run. Let's attack it. Mistimed it. Magic, can I scan it? No. He can. Let's see, if this thing's got some crazy HP, I won't bother with it. 13,000. It's better to run if you encounter one. It's probably not a good idea at this stage. I want to fight some more random encounters first. What's my other running button? Okay, let's go left. Just as I say, the timing doesn't seem too difficult, that happens. So I need to fight a fair few of these guys to really get my sleeping capabilities up. I need to get into some more fights. Okay, 2 of them. Hopefully you can get a lot of sleeping here. I'll leave the silence for now. If I can get like 3 from each, that'll be good. They're not too damaging either. And I think they take 3 hits each to kill, so I'm only getting these 4 at a time. It's amazing what a difference it makes, but it is a little bit... I guess it's going to get to a stage where you're going to do it so often that pressing R1 is just going to be as natural as anything. It does seem a bit crazy to have to press R1 thousands of times across a playthrough to keep getting those critical hits. I think what I could do is put them both to sleep and constantly just draw from both. I think that's also a thing. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Still not dying. Oh, there you go. Okay. So I purposely didn't heal to see if the status follows through. Sleep powder. 4 AP. Shiva level up. Nice. I think she is poisoned. Damn. Okay. Do I really want to use an Asuna at this stage? I've only got 3. But I don't have any antidotes, so I don't have much choice. Gotta be done. Okay, let me junction some of these sleeps now, because I've got a fair few in the last one. Alright, 54% chance of inflicting sleep. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Save. Yes, I will save here. Okay. I guess this is the next stage. Oh, yes, this is the secret place. I haven't been here for a while. I think I'm supposed to press X to say something or to instigate something here. Or not. Just enjoy the music, maybe? What time is it? I think you know. It's after midnight. Oh well. Like I said, awkward has been like the main thing so far. But you can tell from these kind of scenes, it's very deliberate. I, Quistis Trep, am no longer an instructor as of now. I'm a member of Seed now, just like you. Who knows, maybe we'll end up working together. No reaction, of course. Oh, really? See, I think maybe sometimes it's the timing of the dialogue. Like, he looked at her, turned away, and then 1 second later it was, oh, really? So surely the text should have popped up when he turned to her. I think that's what's making the awkwardness even more here. Is that all you're going to say? If that's how it was decided, you have to abide by it. They told me that I failed as an instructor. Basically, that I lacked leadership qualities. This can't be the real pace of this conversation. I was a seed by the age of 15. Got my instructor license at 17. It's only been a year since I got it. She is hinting hard here. I wonder where I went wrong. I did my best. Are you listening? Are you done yet? Oh, this guy. I don't want to talk about it. What am I supposed to say about other people's problems? I'm not asking you to say anything. I just want you to listen. Then go talk to a wall. Oh my god. This guy's a prick. Aren't there any times you want to share your feelings with someone? Everyone has to take care of themselves. I don't want to carry anyone's burden. Wow. This is it's not really like Cloud, it's a different type of like broodiness from Cloud. No leadership qualities, failed instructor. Perhaps they're right. Oh man, I feel bad for her. Squall's attitude is just terrible. It's great for the Seed Academy or whatever, but as a normal human being, at least I can say that's going to leave him a lot of room to grow as a character. We're probably going to be seeing a lot of transformation from Squall as we move forward. From Mr. I'm too cool to give a fuck about anything to probably having stuff that he really does care about. Okay, speaking of something to care about, let's take care of this guy. I don't have an awful lot of healing here, so I can't like abuse things too hard now. Let's cast Sleep. Ah, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I thought Squall would get... For a second, for some reason, I thought I'd get my attack in quicker than she would. That was my mistake. What's the levels looking like? It's a 2-level gap here. Okay. Let's give... Got 34 more. Excellent. Nice.